Today we are going to look at the Euro USD daily chart. And we are going back to the year 2012. That's to be precise. We are going back to like the 7th July 2012. The aim is to gather information of how effective the indicators in the MT5 platform, how effective those indicators are. So we are going on a long journey of testing that's 4 of these indicators. We have the moving average, the RSI, and the percentage R. Now these 4 indicators, from what I gather, from the little test I did, I carried, I observed that it gives me some very good chances of wins in the market. So the only way to confirm that is to carry out a good back test of the Euro USD. Why I choose the Euro USD is because the Euro USD is unsteady. I use the term unsteady because it's a belief that there's a whole lot of manipulations behind this pair. So I believe if this system I'm about to build if it is profitable in this particular currency pair, then there will be high probability of its profitability in the other currencies. This is the losing forex trader, and I'm about to embark in this journey, and if it turns out positive, we'll use these indicators and see how they work in real time with my forex funds 5k account. Without wasting much of your time, we're going to start the test of these indicators, seeing how effective it is. Now we use the ATR here to have a prediction of how the market, how price moves. Have price move, like what an average of the price movement is at a particular instant or at a particular point in time here. We're going to start our journey of testing at a different level. Okay, good. So we are planning to start our testing here because the ATR starts here, and so we are going to have data for this. We are going to check what is other the ATR tells us as the average of 14 candles. We are going to start, what is it, at this particular point. Now it is roughly 1200, or we can approximate it like 1300. So what we'll do is we'll check what does the moving average says. The moving average tells us that we are likely to go short here. The moving average tells us we should go short. Now the parabolic SARs are kind of opposing. The 4 of them are opposing that we are going actually long. Now we have already a contradiction here with the moving average and the parabolic SAR. Now we go down to the ADX. The ADX tells us that we are going short. That short is the way. And when we move down to the RSI fully tells us that we are in a short. We are in a short program. Don't mind me. We are going short. Sorry for that. Okay. So we had to move short here, and the percentage R doesn't completely tell us to move short, but it's partially telling us that we should go short. Just as here, there is almost telling us, but just that the RSI is more of going short than the percentage R. I don't know if you understand me. So let's say if the RSI says I am 60% sure we are going short. Then the percentage R is saying I'm 40 based on what I'm seeing here. So the majority of the indicators should win definitely. So we have the percentage R saying that we are going long. So we have a moving average short. We have a DX short. That's 2 against 1. We have inconclusive and long here and long here. So what would it have done? Now if this is what I have 2 against 2, I will always advise to wait for the next candle to see if the data now agrees. So if we move to the next candle, we see clearly that the percentage are contradicting themselves, and the moving average said we should go short and was right after all. The ATX says yeah, we are in a short way. The RSI confirms, even the percentage R almost confirms that. So we'll have definitely entered short. Right? Now, if we did, are we gonna win or lose? I think that's a losing one, because we need, like, we are saying that at this point it's high probability that the price will move 1200 pips. No, like 1200, like 120, 130 pips to be precise. But it did actually move up to 130 pips. Let's find out. So, not even close. So we must have lost that. That's a losing one. So if we enter short here, we'll lose this particular trade because price will go short, and at this point he will retrace, giving us another signal here. So at this point we have that the price is telling us, the moving average is telling us that we are going long. We are no more in a short. We are no more going short here, that we are going long. The percentage R contradicts that. Percentage R is telling us we are going short. We should go short. Let's see what the other indicator says. The ADX says we are long. The RSI says we are going long. Even the percentage R says you are going wrong. So definitely we have more longs than shorts here. So we'll have taken another long order here, and that will have been the losing one because we did not really go that far. So let's see. If I entered long here, I will have placed my stop loss somewhere very down here, because often I place my stop loss, that's 130 pips. So sorry for that. 130 pips. It won't have hit my stop loss, right? Let's see. Nah, it won't have. So if I entered here, there will be high probability when price will retrace going short here. I will be losing definitely at that point. But what does my indicator say? My indicator says moving average say we should go short. That we should leave the long. We should lock in those loss and move shorts. The ADX confirms short, and the the RSI says we are also going short. Oh la 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 la. The percentage R is almost there, but it's inconclusive. So we have more of shorts at this point in time. I will have clearly absorbed that loss and went short here. But the thing is, if I went short, if I took a short order here, I would have clearly lost that particular trade because it's not going any further down. It retraces immediately, so that's another loss. So with this retracement, we'll absorb the loss and see what the now indicator says. The indicator says price has probability of moving more than about 114 pips up. It actually did. From here, I believe this is far more than 115 pips. 134 pips. Now let's see what the indicator says. Good. The ADX says, yeah, we are going long here, but it's not completely sure, but it says long. The moving average says long. The RSI contradicts. No, not the RSI, my bad. The parabolic SAR contradicts. Then the RSI says we are going long here. The percentage R confirms the long order. So at this point, we are supposed to enter long. We enter long here. If we enter long here, we'll definitely, where are we going to leave? We'll make all this. But how certain are we that we are going to make all that? You know, if I actually entered here, sorry for that, my phone is really malfunctioning. If we entered here, you notice that we will have, based on this indicator, will have been in this trend. But sure, let's continue from where we stopped here. If we entered here, actually, that next year the market went down. Our stop loss must not have been hit here because it will be far down here. So 2 days later, we'll have gone back to the. But what did my indicator say at that point? We are still long. It still says, still screaming at me that don't give up, that we are going long here. So I will have stayed in this trade and made all of this. Now at this point, the percentage, the parabolic SARS didn't give me any signal to leave, to go to take the other, to go south. I mean to go to go short. At this point, we are still, our ADX says we are going short. The other indicators contradict. We are going long, so we'll have stayed. Even here, at this point, they are supposed to go short. It's inconclusive for the RSI, and not really inconclusive yet. Still saying long. Here we are seeing mainly saying south for the ADX. So we have so we'll have just remained there. Why? I would have just stayed, because it is completely inconclusive. We have one short moving average, two short ADX, and that is it basically. One long percentage R, one long this percentage R, one long parabolic SAR, That's 2 already. Inconclusive for here. So we have 2. I will have stayed since I will have stayed. And then that next day, the market went right above our ATR, above our moving average. At this point, all our indicators are shouting that will remain long, except the parabolic SAR here that says you are going short. So we would have still stayed, maintained that. And here, what happened here? Moving average short, ADX short, RSR short. Conclusive. I would have definitely left the market here and run short. So this is where I would have exited if I entered here. Where is it? Here. To exit here. Okay. So how many pips is that? Definitely that's a winner. But let's see how many pips there's gonna be. Around 190 pips. 190 pips. Not bad. So if we actually took shots here, we went short here, we would have lost because the market retraced immediately after them. So we have everything screaming us long now. We have the percentage I'll say we are going long here. The RSI long, the DX long, moving average long, parabolic SAR long. This is a rare case. We are not really too rare, but this is one of the cases where we enter the market with a whole lot of confidence because all our indicators are saying we should go one way, and that way is long. And if you see clearly here, we have all this to lock in. So I'll have entered here, definitely place my stop loss somewhere here. Then at this point, what did the market? Because here I won't have logged out because at this point I'm still profiting because this drawdown will not hit my stop loss, I believe, because my stop loss is about 90 pips. 90 pips. So let's see how much drawdown is this? How much drawdown is this? Let's measure it. Let's measure it. Wow. Okay. That's around 77 pips. So it won't have hit my stop loss. So that means I would have profited all of these. That's nice. I've entered here and stop there. Locking in about 594 pips. Wow, that's nice. That's a very good one. So at this point we are in another month. That's the month of September, I believe so. Okay, September there. Now at this point we will have certainly wouldn't have exited at this top. How do you know that this is weird? It's because we have the luxury of seeing all this now, but trading in real time will not have the opportunity to see that the market is actually going down from this point, so we won't have exited here. But what does our indicators tells us? Here our moving average shouts that we should leave, that long is no more the way here. One of the parabolic SARs are contradicting that. Then we we have the ADX saying, confirming that we are changing direction now. Our RSI confirms that. Even the percentage R confirms that we are going south here. So at this point we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of our indicators screaming that we should go south. Only the parabolic SARS contradicts it. So who do we listen to? The 4 indicators, of course. So we would have entered here and we'll have gone south here, and we'll have locked in all this. We'll have locked in all this. Yeah. I will have exited. Where will I have left this market? Here. Moving average says long, but the others contradict. So we wouldn't have listened to the moving average, and that was a good thing that we didn't listen to the moving average, because it went down further. But of course we won't have exited here, so it's retraced here. So what does our indicator say here? They are still screaming that we should go south. The majority says south. We won't have lost it. Is here that the exit will have occurred, I believe, because the moving average says long, the ADX says long, the percentage, the parabolic SARS says long, the RSI says long, and everything basically says long. We'll have exited here. So that means we'll have entered here and left and exited here. How many pips are those? So that is exactly here. No, not too perfect, but around 110 pips. 110 pips, not bad. So we'll have entered here long, taken this other long here, and everything agrees here. We'll have entered this long and nail this in, okay, and exited here. So how much profit is that? Percentage, many pips locked in here. Should be around 50 pips. About something. So here we have gone short. Everything screams that we are going short here. We have gone short here and exited here, definitely, because moving average says we are going long, ADX long, parabolic SARS contradicts, 2 longs. We will have stayed back because our indicators are inconclusive in general, because we have 2 longs, 2 souths, 2 shorts, and 1 inconclusive, which is the percent. The RSI is inconclusive at that point. Okay, so we'll have stayed for another day. Getting here, we'll have exited here. Entering here and leaving here is not a whole lot of profit, but certainly we did not lose this particular trade. We made a small profit, but it's still a profit, big or small.